Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. It is Wednesday, 29th of March. Let's get the announcements out of the way, and then we'll get started with the reading. Those you waiting for donation readings, they'll all be out today like that, unless you made your request this morning like that. So that won't be out today. Now, the High Council reading is up. The link for that is in the description box, which is the email address, yourangelic@gmail.com. Also, the Akashic reading is out for today. Now, let's go ahead and get started here. On to the romantic relationships. Ready to get the romantic relationships jumped and started. You know, it's been a long time coming. It's time to get things moving because even though the majority of the communication has been about the practicality and bringing things in, because that's first and foremost, because that's about you, whether you're in a romantic relationship or not. So you prioritize yourself first. My moon is in Capricorn like that. But now bringing in the romantic partner, because it's been a long time coming. It's been something that is waited for. I feel that the High Council reading, it was Saturnian unions coming into fruition or something like that. So that is what is underway. Everybody understanding their responsibility is what that reading was about. That is coming into union. Is going to be responsibility filled, and it's going to be fun, and the foundation of it will be love. This goes along with that loyal hearts card that kept coming up last week, and soulmate energy. You already have all the information in. Those you decided between two people or deciding between one person and being single, you already have all the information that you need is already in order to make your decision. Because one thing about Saturn, as I stated, is you sober up. You're sober. You have the information. You're grounded like that. You can make that practical decision because the relationships are earthbound, not etheric, regarding emotions and feelings. That was before Saturn went into Pisces the 7th of March. Now everything is grounded, practical. You have all the information. Only and it won't be about, the only reason you'll feel that you don't is because you want to stay in a toxic relationship or in a toxic connection. No, you have all the information like that. You would have got the information if you were dealing with the person or the people over a 7-year period. You would have all the information. If you were dealing with them over a 5-year period, you already have all the information. If you were dealing with them over a 3-year period, you already have all the information. If you were dealing with them for 6 months within the last 7 years, you already have all the information. There's nothing else to know like that. The offers have already been made. It's up to you to make a decision of what you're wanting like that. Now let's talk about secret admirer energy, because it did come up in one of the readings. I forgot which one because I've done so many. Let's talk now. Secret admirers, they're usually feminine men. If the man is a secret admirer, it could be where the man wants to, I guess, ensure before he moves forward, so he'll watch from a distance. And that's good, well, because he could decide that he wants to come forward. But if the woman is single, maybe somebody else claimed forward when he was in the back peeping, and she's gotten to know that person. Or maybe it's a choice between him and a person that she already knows, and she knows that person. And if he does come forward because he feels secure and that things could work, she doesn't know him, and she'll be giving up somebody that she's gotten to know, or somebody that she already knows well, for somebody that stood off and watched and did nothing until they became secure and sure. But now the person that they were watching has to take a risk about, okay, I don't know you like that. Like, it's like, so those kind of things can kind of backfire. Saturn doesn't deal in those types of relationships either, because they're more feminine, Cancer related like that. It's what somebody's trying to preserve their own feelings, not getting hurt by not being proactive and communicating with you and getting to know you like that, and taking that type of risk with just by sitting back as if life stops while they do that. And it could work well for them because they get all the information that they feel that they need to know, and then they'll approach you, but you're going to be like, okay, but you don't know them. Not knowing them, you might know the other person more. And then you would be taking the risk. Understand? That's why mature people are in relationships that can move together with relationships. Anything else is toxic, game playing, manipulative, emotional based, fear based, like that. And those things are crashing and burning because it's time to get the real relationships that are earthbound up off the ground like now and moving forward. So all the information is out and you can make a practical grounded decision like that. And then you're going to be dedicated to that because Saturn is about dedication, long-term relationships, commitment, fulfillment, and living your lives together. It's about earthbound relationships like that. And this is reward too. It's reward romantically like that. So here we go. Let's get things going. Building blocks, exactly. And this is the number 10 with this 28. It's time to build. It's time to get it done. The building blocks. You already know what things are going to be built on. You have all the information romantically. Now, I'm focusing this on romance because that was the first message that came out. I had a beautiful dream last night. I dreamed about, I went in my front yard and rabbits were all over it like that. And then there was one beautiful, pretty cat. She was out there, but there were like a lot of rabbits, which is very common over here. But it was like maybe like a it was cartoonish like. So we have building blocks. So the foundation of this reading is about what everything is going to be built upon. The foundation is already set. You're already grounded. The foundation is already set. It's time to build like that. And it's time to be happy. It's time to be fulfilled. It's time to move forward. It's time to expand. And the foundation is most definitely ready. Remember when I stated last week in the reading that you already have the foundation for everything to just easily fall upon? Okay, this is this. Because look, the blocks are coming out of the sky and it's landing on the foundation that you've set. Now, and that's in general, even though I stated finances. Chopped wood. This is the number 42 to number 6. Things are being cleared out, cleaned out. This chopped wood, it means different things to me depending on the energy, with the message I'm picking up energetically, and the combination of cards beside it. This chopped wood isn't about the time, energy, effort. This chopped wood is about the cleanup. It's the number 42 to 6. It's regarding the past. Meaning that the foundation is ready, it is set. The things of the past, this is regarding something specific. It is the sweeping and the mopping, getting things out of the way and done, because it's time to build. It's time to get down to business. And everything is, even if we're talking about with work and practical matters, and with romance, with everything, it's like this is the foundation that everything else is about to land upon, like that. This is now you're building from that point up, like that. From what has come in since Saturn moved into Pisces on March 7th. And now it's like doing that little last dusting, that little last sweeping and mopping so that things could fall down here neatly. So you kind of know where you're headed. You know where you're going. You know what is happening. You had all the information ready. Everything is being cleared out. The last points of some type of residue, because it's time to build now. Now it's time to get down to the other business, because Saturn is always about putting the work, time, energy, effort in. But this time it will be about the foundation that everything is going to be built on. It's pretty sturdy. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty positive. The 28 is the 10, meaning that the foundation has been laid. And it's time for you to build from this point up. Romantically and non-romantically, it's all encompassing here. So it's about, so things that were pending of the past with this 42, it's being swept away and brushed off like that. It's gone. It was pending and you were waiting for things to come in, information to come in, things to go through, things to be finalized, romantic, non-romantic. That's what's happening. And now the good stuff is about to be laid on it, and you're going to be building from there. So you all can get positive news in. Like that. Because remember, you don't have any lessons. There are no restrictions or blockages. You get positive news in. You're going to be building up, and the foundation is sturdy, is set. Like that. You'll be getting in everything you need that will give you a good launching point for where you're headed. We could be talking about anything regarding the third dimension state of consciousness, whatever you're needing, whatever the reward, whatever the gift, whatever it is. And then you're going to be building up from there, like that. We have a change in the wind, exactly. Changes here. This is you in this little house here on top of the zebra. That's the number 12. That's the number 3, communication. See, some of you are going to get some good communication. And it's about something you've already laid the foundation for this communication to land on. This is a part of what you're supposed to be receiving, and where you'll be building from. And it's going to give you a pretty good cushion, it's going to give you a pretty good send-off like that. It's very positive. Let's see. Show me building blocks. Imagine that your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. It's easier for you to receive your dream with an open heart. See, you're receiving, and it's just falling. The blocks are falling into place. But you did your time, energy, and effort. Put the time, energy, and effort in setting that foundation for it to fall upon, and clearing out whatever needs to be cleared out at this level for whatever that is coming in regarding this communication to land on. I feel that this communication will be official business and official news. It's more about practical matters than romance. Even though the romance things are decided on also. You have all the information in to decide on that too. And you're the one making the decision. Show me sharp wood. Whenever life throws obstacles in your way and things don't go as planned, accept them and say, thank you. I'm ready for the lessons this alternate path will teach me. Exactly. I trust these lessons are valuable for my dreams to come true. Exactly. You're sweeping out whatever won't be moving forward with you, the last debris of the past. And it's quick. It's today. It's now. It's not next week. Saturn is a very present energy like that. So you're sweeping that out because something else, the alternate path, the correct path, which isn't an alternate path, is going to land here perfectly. So things are panning out the way that they should. Now we can be speaking romantic or whatever, in whatever terms, just in general. And you're not attached to anything. You're going with the flow of the energy and knowing that it is most definitely corresponds and predestined regarding what your dreams, goals, and aspirations are and what you're supposed to be receiving as gift and reward also. So you're not attached to anything. It's like easy to just swept like that. If it doesn't fit on that foundation, it's okay. And the universe is most definitely guiding that. I already told you all it's predestined who's going to be in your life anyway, and sharing with this point of building with you like that. So you're not attached to anything other than the happiness in the big picture of the path. Instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? That's that change that's in the wind with number 3 in communication. This could be regarding something else with practical matters. I feel that you may have thought something wasn't going to come through and wasn't going to be possible. The communication comes in and lets you know it is, and it has already happened, and it goes up here also. That could be most definitely practical matters, official business and communication. Like that. The wait is over. Regarding reward in reference to romantic relationships. Now we're on that. Saturn moves slow. It's kind of like one thing at a time. Now we're on that. And you can see the big picture of how it fits here with these building blocks and how it corresponds with your dream romantically. Saturn's energy is so grounding and practical and earthbound, where it really puts you in the moment of your relationships, your situations, no matter what the relationships are or what the situations are. Emotions don't do that. Everything lives in the ethers and all of that. It is like in fantasy and all of that. And when it's grounded, you're in it. And you actually get Saturn is slow, so it slows you down. I have a lot of places in Capricorn, the majority of my chart, and then the rest with that Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Scorpio. It slows you down, so you see, and you have a big picture like that. You can see it like that. You're in it like that. It's earthbound. It's not skewed by the illusions like that. So that's what we have here. So some type of news or communication is coming through, most definitely. Now, so now you're starting to build. Now, this needs to be here because whatever's coming now with these blocks is going to, remember I stated that Saturn doesn't do fly by night. Whatever comes in is going to be with you for many years to come. Okay, it's like this is a part of your foundation. What is necessary, what is needed, it just falls there. It's regarding the time, energy, effort you put in the past, this last 7-year cycle, until the last 5, until the last 3 for some of you. And it's all of that. And you're going to be building and living within that. And it's going to be quite fulfilling and happy. It's going to be quite emotional, fulfilling, and happy. And the foundation is very sturdy. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be at. Yeah. Things just start falling into place. And it doesn't take into the future. This is now, present. So it is what you have. And it's regarding the time, energy if you put now the foundation. And the foundation is well underway. Okay, and it's just what's now about to fall on top of that. And because you don't have any attachments to whatever or nobody or whoever, it's like it's easy for you to see the big picture and go with the flow of the energy and open and welcome and on the energy of receiving like that. And knowing that this is what you wanted and what you should be experiencing like that, and it's panning out the way that it should. Now let's move on to the practical matters. And what I mean by practical is anything regarding any and everything regarding the third dimensional state of consciousness. That's practical. Let's see, show me the practical energy. We had the 7 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. See how the ease of it. The 7 of Pentacles, natural progression to 8. Things are moving forward. The 7 of Pentacles shows that you have seeds that are well planted. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You take from it, you invest in it. And it's the 7 of Pentacles to the 8. This can show the dedication and investment you have in your own life regarding a multitude of things. And how you dedicate yourself to whatever you're building, whatever you get enjoyment out of. It could be work, because this is the 6th house of Virgo with the 8 of Pentacles. Or it just could be life in general, and how one applies to themselves. There's a lot of Pentacles here. In the last 7 years, you may have been investing here. And there was wise investments like that, seeds well planted, and you were receiving without delay or without interruption from those seeds well planted. And then something may have hindered that. Okay, now that's over. Saturday, that's what's dissolving here today also. Also, you could be looking at what you have, 7 of Pentacles. And this could be resources, and you're going to take this and invest it here. Like that, you could be looking at your schedule, looking at itineraries with the 7 of Pentacles, because this could be time, energy, effort, resources, and where you're going to invest it here. Like that, you know. Or what you could give to something else. Like that, you could be looking at those types of things. Let's see. This could be a very positive financial time period for you all with the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This could be a very positive time period for you all, lucrative financially. This is windfalls. Get accustomed to this. Why Saturn? With Saturn rewarding, the blocks and the intensity of the karmic lessons, they're equal to the fulfillment and abundance of the reward. That's why I will always state throughout the 7 years that I've been public that Saturn rewards you the greatest, because it does in its long term. Raises, promotions, new jobs, new opportunities, lump sums, windfalls. 7, 8, then 9. For past time, energy, effort, where you had the blockages here and you showed tenacity, Saturn always rewards the past. That's why I always talk about the past. Okay, You chose tenacity. These were seeds well planted. Nothing needed to change. But there must have been something where something happened. Okay, this is why it's from the 7 to the 8 to the Ace of Pentacles. Everything you need, everything you want, everything that was blocked from you that should not have been, everything, however you dedicated yourself with time, energy, effort, dedication, intent with the elbow grease. Okay, Saturn is rewarding that. This is a gift from the universes of the aces. So some of you have some back pay coming, and the universe is going to get it to you. Others, you can have raises, promotions. This is also investment. Some of you could be actually investing, and this would be the return on the investment. It'll be pretty significant. Some of you have raises, promotions, things like that. New job offers. This could be about a signing bonus. There could be a purchase of a house, because we did see that house with the zebra. There could be a purchase of a vehicle. There could be the sale of a home. There could be the sale of property. Like that, and you'll be happy with, if you're selling, you'll be happy with that, what you're getting for it. There could be a buyer. What you didn't have or thought you didn't have enough of, you're going to have more than enough. Because Saturn is abundance. It can give you more than enough. Saturn takes all of your past life energy and effort applied, how you apply yourself. Okay, it's all pentacles. That's why it's predestined, because this would obviously you all having favor. It's predestined who could share that with you. Anybody that's around your life just to take from it, that's not going to be possible. If they have just been around your life to take from it energetically or whatever, it's being returned to you. And that can make the rewards and great, and what you're getting great also, because Saturn's about karmic balancing of the scales. One more card here. Four of Wands, happily ever after, 11-11. Marriage proposals, moving in together, a new house, or this is moving in together. Saturn is I told you, our stable, grounded, earthbound relationships where you're going to be married at the courthouse, at the church, or you're going to be living in the house together. To a lesser extent, it'll be living in the house together, because Saturn's energy doesn't like bless those types of unions either. It's more traditional like that. So it rules tradition, Saturn does. So this would be, I would tell you, out of Ace of Pentacles with love, it would be a marriage proposal. This is marriage. A traditional marriage proposal. Like that is what it would be. Those are the blessed unions that are coming into fruition. Or people buying a house. There could have been remodeling of a house. Anything else is blocked. And that could be with that chopping wood with the mop and the broom there. And you will be okay with it being blocked. You don't have any attachments. Saturn doesn't do emotional, all that type of stuff. There will be no attachments. My moon is in Capricorn. The emotionality of the relationship starts when the investment in the relationship starts. Because there's a reason to love the person and have an emotional connection. Anything other than that is fantasy and illusion and delusion. Saturn doesn't work in fantasy, illusion, and delusion. Is sober like that. Okay, so that's what it is. Now, when the time, energy, effort, dedication is demonstrated, 3D. Now, that's what you have here. So this is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So you have a lot of abundance around you with work, with finances, in your home life, in your romantic relationship. That's why I stated at the beginning of the spread, I knew that at the beginning of the reading, at the beginning of the video, I knew that this was about now the romantic relationship stepping into it. Because I can't make up the message and say what I want to say. I have to, even if I'm speaking negatively about women, which is not negative, it's true. It would be, I have to go by the energies that I'm feeling. That's why the cards will respond. Okay, that's what it is. Now it's time about the romantic relationship. And you have all the information you need to make the decision. Even if it's about the person you're dealing with and being single, okay. If you all are under this energetic vibration, even though this is my belief, you wouldn't have any attachment to anybody. Like that. So, because you would not be building anything with them yet. Okay, like that. Okay, so, now, so, you know, but if you're making a decision between people, okay, this is, you have all the information you need to make the decision. And it will be the correct direction Because you wouldn't have any emotional, low vibrational attachments. Why? The person hasn't invested in the relationship. Or you don't know what the practical investment is going to be. These are these types of relationships. If that doesn't correspond with you, you're at the wrong channel. My moon is in Capricorn, not Cancer. Like that. So, and I'm not going to mold myself around you all. There's too many of you watching. So that's what it is here. So practical, love. Like that. Now, that's maturity. So let's move on to the more practical matters. Windfalls, lump sums, this is just a continuum of what has been happening because these are blessings, abundance from Saturn, dormant rewards from Saturn. Your person will always also be blessed because they're a part of your energy. That's why it's predestined who can come into your life. Saturn likes traditional relationships with families and big families like they had in the old days. I'm getting that message now. That's Saturn. It's like a be fruitful and multiply, or if you can't be fruitful anymore, family, that's the 10 of Pentacles, everybody like that. That's Saturn. Old fashioned. Splurge, because you're going to have the money to do it. Some of you may be splurging, because remember, a lot of this is give, and it's about rewarding yourself because you've done the work, you've earned it, you deserve it. Consult your accountant. Some of you could be speaking to accountants, or this could just be your bank account for others of you. Enjoy your wealth. Yeah, see, Saturn wants you to enjoy your wealth because that's where the rewards are coming from. So enjoy it. Wants you to use it on you, not be so serious about it, but be mature about it, but not be so serious either. And enjoying your wealth, things like that. And because of this significant amount of money you have, you could already have an accountant. Because the significant amount of money you're going to be receiving, you would need to have an accountant. But make sure that you're splurging on yourself and treating yourself, because Saturn most definitely want you to incorporate yourself into what you're receiving and let you know that you deserve it, you've earned it. Saturn gives nothing freely. Nothing. I can tell you that now. Have fun. Yeah, gives nothing freely. Value your energy. Wants you to value your energy, and your energy is most definitely protected. As I stated, anybody that stole your energy like that in that 7-year period before Saturn went into Pisces, or even if they're trying to do it now, Saturn will redirect things from them and give it to you to balance the karmic scales. Like that's what it does, because their intentions would have been negative. They can only embrace and be in your energy if they've invested in you practically. Saturn likes practical investments. If they're in a union with you like that, if they're investing in you like that, if they're dedicated to you, if they're loyal to you, Saturn likes heavy relationships. If they're honest with you, if they're open with you, if they're sharing with you like that. That's the only time. Because it wants you to value your energy. Because your energy is sacred. You can be chosen one energy. Financially free. Some of you have great wealth. And you've earned it. Exactly. Now, let's move on to the love and romance part of the reading. Show me love and romance for today, Wednesday, 29th of March. I feel that you're going to be having fun with this romantic partner. It's going to be a very fun relationship. You two are going to do a lot of things together. Whoever the partner is with that Pentacle, 4 wands, that's happiness, happily ever after. Okay, a lot of things you two are going to do together. Practical things, like real life, earthbound things, not emotional stuff. Like that, it's going to be a lot of that. You have the Emperor, the 10 of wands, 7 of cups. Some of you have choices and options. The 10 of wands is a burden. 10 of wands is a burden that we're willing to carry, or a burden. Choice of options. You could be putting down burdens romantically. And the 7 of cups, you have options and choices. Something may have been a burden. It could have been this Emperor. This man. The Emperor is a man. Seven of wands, boundaries. Two of pentacles, manipulation. Okay. Somebody may have been doing something behind your back to manipulate you. That's the aroma. And you may have had to stand up for yourself and set boundaries. They've been a burden. This is Ten of Wands oppression or burden. It's like an uphill battle or something. That could be that chopping wood and that sweeping it out the way. This person is about to receive karma. This masculine is. They're going to receive karma. Because that chopping wood means it's gone. Because it's time to build with those building blocks. And you have all the information you need now to make a decision. And they were doing something manipulative. So that lets me know that Saturn is going to bring karma in. And they were doing it behind your back. When you move out of the way and you're completely out of the way, the karma sets in for others. Because the situation is over. And they don't have to get karma. The only reason they get karma is because of the manipulation. And this shows that there was a manipulation. They may have orchestrated the situation. I don't know what the manipulation would be, and I'm not going to focus on that. Let Saturn deal with that. The manipulation could have been causing the situation to be a burden on purpose, or orchestrating the situation between you two where it would be a burden for you, or where you would carry the weight energetically of the situation. This Empress sitting, so he might have been feminine, meaning not taking any, not using the masculine energy. Okay, like that. See, Ten of Wands again. Yeah, that's what he did. Caused it to be a burden. See, he's done. He's done. There's 2 tens on it. There's 2 tens. I guess he manipulated the situation or something. I don't know what he did. I guess he and Saturn would know like that. But this is like done. 9 of Wands. 6 of Swords. This is a situation where it would be more battle than good and positive times. Because the Emperor, this person kept sitting down. Okay, like that. Show me this Emperor. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Empress. That's the Emperor and the Empress. So, some of you, it could be about choosing your emperor. And you have all the information you need to choose the person. You have the 5 of Wands, where you have choice of options. Somebody, a man may have wanted you to fight for him. He may have been more in the feminine energy. Maybe wanted you to pursue him, fight for him, or pursue him or something. He did something. I don't know what he did, but he has the 2 tens. So obviously this would be more than one person around you romantically, and you have all the information you need to make a decision. Now, and because you have options with the Seven of Cups also, and it's a decision about commitment. Somebody's strategy, a masculine, he's going to go through karma. His strategy was to have you pursue him, and he may or may not have had any intention for commitment. May have had intention, but he was being manipulated. He wanted you to pursue him. He stayed in his feminine energy. Like that. So it would be, or he didn't have any intention, but he's going to go through karma because he was doing, I don't know what he was doing. Now, so, but it was a struggle and a battle for you, whatever it was. Oh, it was, he was intentionally doing it to cause struggle and battle for you. He may be confident about what he was doing because it was working, but not for your benefit. So somebody's about to hit karma because you're pulling out. So that's when Saturn dives in. Now, other you is like this. You and this person, you and an emperor are gonna be together as if there were two men here. And this was about commitment. And somebody may have known that's what you wanted. That's why they manipulate the situation over here. Like that. Something is over. Ace of Pentacles, commitment. This is who you're going to be committing to. With that Pentacle, Four of Wands. It's somebody you trust. You trust this person. Nine of Pentacles, that's you, single, star, yeah, you're the star. So Saturn is most definitely guarding the gate about who could be in your life, and somebody's about to get karma about maybe something they've done. You're the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about how you're seen spiritually and how your life on earth is a representation of that. Your light with the star. Also, your destiny, your north node, your north star is here. You have a lot of protection with the star. That's why the value your energy came up. I just got you don't mess with the star. That's what Saturn stated. Six of Cups, the past. Seven of Cups. See, you have choices, justice, karma. Somebody's going to get karma. Somebody, or it's optional choice here. Maybe somebody tried to keep you confused because this is confusion. This one could have tried to keep you confused, maybe wanting you to think that something can happen. Or thinking, maybe wanting you to think that something more can happen in order to rob your energy or to have you pursue them. They'll be about to be done. Karma. Justice. Now, because they could have been clear. It's like smoke and mirrors or something, or being deceptive. Maybe watching you, not being forward in the feminine, acting feminine. Hiding and stuff like that. Hiding intention, hiding, like, somebody's about to get karma because you're going to pull out and Saturn is just going to dive in. I can feel it. And Saturn is just going to dive in like that because they shouldn't have did that. They should have been clear up front, direct like that. But I don't know what they did. So stay out of that part. Now, other you is where, that's what it is. This is about marriage, commitment, serious things, about that building block, your north node, your destiny, your light, who you are, how you're seen. And this is about justice being brought to a romantic experience that you've been in that's over. This is about the justice now coming. Because it's time for the building and to be in the situation and like that. So that we're gonna leave that there, because that kind of serious, because I feel the energy as very serious. Now let's move on. Now, so let's move on. We're gonna go to the deck that I made with love and romance. So, somebody states, let's make memories. Somebody's very verbal about wanting you. My neck is long. Okay, now, let's make memories. This is about being in a serious, committed relationship. My brother asked if you have a sister. They've been speaking to you to another man. Speaking about you to another man. It could be a brother or a friend that's like a brother to them. And the brother wants to know if there's somebody else that's just like you. Like that. That's what they're talking about. So, let's see. I am loyal. Exactly. We will have a beautiful life, all that grounded stuff that is coming into fruition. Fighting for us. Somebody could be fighting for the relationship. Because Saturn gives nothing freely. You give me butterflies. And it's because of who you are and how you're seen, why it's predestined who could be in your life. Making love all night. You get this person the jitters and the butterflies. You two are going to be making love all night. They state that they're loyal. And they want to make memories with you. Trust me, I got this. They're telling you could trust them. Honesty. They are very honest with you and clear. Like that. That keeps the karma away. Like that. I want to be your man. They want to be your man, or they're already your man. And they're letting you know that. They most definitely are stepping up to the plate. You are my soulmate. So the universe, Saturn has revealed something to them. They've gotten clarity and revelations being made. Now, to them is what I'm getting with this. So let's move on to the angel messages. Trust. Unlikely. There's something you're doubting, and the universe wants you to trust it. But you're doubting something, the universe wants you to trust it. You're communicating. The communication is very open. Somebody's being very open with their thoughts, and you could feel that something is unlikely, and the universe is telling you to trust like that. Or something that you doubted is coming into fruition today. Success, yeah. Somebody romantic would be somebody with that soulmate. Somebody has most definitely been, and we have forgiveness. Somebody most definitely been awakened to who you are, but they have been showing already their trust, their loyalty, their openness, their emotional investment, what they have to offer. It's kind of clear what on the table what they're offering, because they've spoken it directly to you, compared to what else is offered or what else have you been dealing with, like that. Even though you could be a little bit doubtful because you have a history with this person. But I feel that they've really stepped up to the plate. Then that this can have a successful outcome. And this is your building point and who you're going to be building with. Anything else that was there to interfere with that was just smoke and mirrors. And that person is about to get harsh karma. Okay, everyone, that's the reading. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.